Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are continuing our journey with Zaknarin Coast, which we will start very shortly here. The loading times are a bit longer than I would have kind of expected, unfortunately. I'm gonna let this load real quick, and then we're gonna start recording a new episode as Zaknarin Coast, our Drow Ranger, assuming we actually can load. I'm not sure why this is taking so long. This is much longer than normal. Come on, solid state drive. There we go. Shadow Coast here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In this episode, we are continuing our journey as Zaknarin Coast, our Drow Ranger. You can see we've taken a beating from that last encounter. We're going to actually head back in there and do a couple things real quick. And I actually have to switch my monitor settings. For some reason, I have to go into scenery mode for things to like render properly. Right now it's just a bunch of black. There we go. I can actually see what the heck's going on. So I am playing through multiple campaigns, of course, because there is a lot to this game and want to experience it all with different classes and types and all this fun stuff. But we're going to come down here, and we already looted all this stuff, which is great. The one thing I did not do was over here, there is a super important um, teleportation fast travel point that we want to unlock. So we are going to do that. Now in this playthrough, I am posting and streaming everything. So be sure to check it out, and you can watch it in the live stream if you are so inclined. So I'm just kind of showing you everything I'm doing. Great. So we can now go back to the Bladed Village. Should we choose to do so. One thing we're going to just take a look at here is we are going to determine what to do next. I think we're going to do Goblin Camp. So we'll do Goblin Camp. But before we do that, and I am freaking out, we're just going to go to the Blighted Village up top. And we're going to try to do two things. So first of all, before we rest for the night, down here, Shabby Wooden Door, we're going to try to lockpick this thing. And I'll show you why this is super important. So we're going to go in here. This actually leads into the, oh, what was that? The shocking truth. Read, printed on sheet paper. We'll take that. But, there we go. We're just gonna pick up some items. Burlap sack. Nothing. So we're gonna be doing looting in here, but there is something super important I want to call out. Because we're gonna find a recipe to open up something really, really cool that we're gonna want to build later on. So we'll outline all that in a second. There's some useful thieves tools. I don't actually know if or when we would use rope. I haven't actually used rope, but you never have too much rope, right? Trap disarm tool. Very helpful. Little few pieces of gold. We're gonna run down here. There are like tons and tons of weapons that we can use. War pick, and more importantly, sell. Looting is key to this game. Workbench, so we can actually build stuff once we have stuff to build. So that's good to know. I wish it would be like spread out and loot stuff, and then like a bunch of windows popped up and you can just select everything you want. Okay, this is the important thing I wanted to show you. This wooden chest is super awesome because there's something in there. We're gonna send our imp to maybe not. Okay, so when you try to open it, it blows up with fire. Luckily, our imp took the hit for us, and there are blueprints. So check this out. Where are the blueprints? So these blueprints are super important. I want to make sure we read this. Precise arcs and neatly detailed lines form the blueprint to 3 weapons: a great sword, a sickle and dagger, and a dagger. Each length and angle is marked with exact measurements. Forging instructions are printed carefully along the bottom of the page. We need susser bark. Now we're going to get susser bark later on, and this opens up a quest. Finish the masterwork. So susser trees can be found deep in the Underdark. Our journey will take us to the Underdark eventually, and that's why it's so important. So we're going to just loot this area. We're going to send a bunch of stuff to camp. Send to camp, send to camp. Poisoner's robe. I don't think none of us use kind of poison on the reg, so yeah, we don't need that. Now, the question is if we could select multiple items, that would be like clutch, but we can't. I don't understand how these gloves work. They're either really good or really bad. We have to figure that out. Stuffed bear, we'll send that to camp. Alright, pork loin, leg of mutton. Just gonna send some other stuff to camp. I think we could probably get rid of a lot of that stuff, but we'll keep it. Ooh, sausage. Let's put that down here. Food goes down here so we know where to eat. Just doing some housekeeping. Silver band, send to camp. Shard key, longbow. 1D, so you should equip that. Fantastic. Send to camp, send to camp. Wish we had these torches during that fight. We should have used it, but we did not. Hold on. You have the short bow. You have the long bow. Okay, that's good. That's good. I posted a video on how to defeat the spiderling boss. There is another way to do it where you hypothetically could kind of knock the spiderling matriarch into the dark hole. That's one way to do it. I did not mean to pick up that broom. Housekeeping can be a little messy sometimes. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff in here. We're just gonna loot. Then we're gonna sell. Then we're going to great sword. We don't really have any crafting outside of that thing that I know of that we can do, but we'll see if things change. Another torch would have been useful. Alright, so we are going to... Oh, well, we're traveling to the roadside cliffs. Not what I wanted to do exactly. We're gonna mark as wares. What's happening? Oh snap! You got burnt. You got burnt. Okay, so you need to eat something. Let's. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can you eat an apple? Can you jump? Now, can you eat? Nope. Oh boy. Okay, not our finest hour, but we got the job done. We're just literally trying to sell all this stuff. The one thing we're going to look at here as we move is when we read this thing up here. A greatsword, a sickle, and a dagger. Do we have... We might have a sickle. We're going to save... We have a greatsword. So we're going to save a greatsword and a sickle. And see if we can create a super weapon at the end. Or towards the end. So as you run here, let's talk to you. Housekeeping, housekeeping.
Of course, but please remember, you're not the only one in need.
Alright, so we're gonna do options here. Dialogue volume. I'm gonna set this up. Sometimes it's super loud, sometimes it's super soft. It's kind of tough to... Alright, so he has...
You're not the only one in need.
He has replenished stuff. Potion of force resistance, potion of acid resistance. That would have been nice to have some of that stuff, especially poison. So we're gonna barter. We'll take some of those. Why not? So we have some of those.
Sylvanus be with you.
So thanks, my man. We're gonna go to our camp. We're just selling items. Camp's been upgraded a bit, a lot nicer. Let's run over here. Oh. Just... So we do have, I don't know, the bloodstone. You can sell it. Or pick. Alright, so we actually know how to open the gilded chest now. Which we'll try to do maybe later. Alright. We're gonna keep the hat just in case. We'll leave camp. Sell, 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 because things are marked up at a ridiculous rate.
Need anything else? Of course. But please,
Yes.
remember, you're not the only one in need.
Well, we, be nice if there was like a sell all wares option. I do not know, I do not know of one. If there is one, let me know. Trusted shovel we want to keep. Alright. Yeah, I see that markup. That's not a good deal. We're good for now.
Sylvanus be...
We're just gonna check our inventory. Just carrying a bunch of scroll. Alright, I think we're in good shape. We're gonna finally go to the goblin camp after we rest. Just gonna quick save. Not sure what's weighing us down. We have some stuff we don't necessarily need. Oh, Revivify. That's what I wanted to
Need
see if he
anything
had.
else? Of
Let's make
course.
sure we have some
But please,
Revivifies,
remember,
and then...
you're not the only one in need.
Yes, he does. Oof. Okay. Maybe we get rid of... try to sell some of the stuff. Alright.
Sylvanus be...
Amethyst we'll throw over there. Okay. We should be in good shape now. We are going to end the day. We're going to quick save, then end the day. Who's this guy?
My, what manner of place is this? A patch of ground to call home. Some rest for the wicked, after all. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pleasure.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. No. This encampment is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Oh, snap.
There. Middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
I'm not trusting it, guys.
Go on. Enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a ninth sense. What's better than a devil you don't know?
Oh boy.
A devil you do.
Holler in hells. You're a Cambion.
And so much more. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now. Why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I need to think this
Take
over.
all the time you need. But make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles.
Yeah.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Okay, so we are knocked out. Go talk to Shadowheart.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Honestly, I'm not so
I
sure.
suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps the devil has our best interests at heart and wants nothing in return. We could throw ourselves at his feet, be they cloven or otherwise. Or perhaps we shouldn't.
I'll admit it, I don't know what to... we're gonna use Wisdom. 8. We're gonna roll a 1.
Do that again and I'll leave you to bleed out in this wilderness. And watch out for Raphael. He's better at getting into people's heads than you are, you ass.
Oof. Oh, that didn't go our way at all. You have a workbench over there. Alright, we're gonna call it a night.
Where are you?
So, the tadpole is starting to develop. We're well rested and healed up, which is nice. So we're gonna head over to the goblin camp and try to get this to work. Excuse me, by work I mean complete our quest. So we're gonna go Blighted Village.
These tieflings. A reminder to end their misery myself.
And Saza's over here somewhere.
Guess you like trash. Good side.
Let's real quick. We're gonna pick the imp. And we're gonna call a boar for a companion because we haven't really used the boar. The boar can boar charge and tusk attack, which will be nice. The group down there, we want to stay on task. Where is the goblin camp? It's up here. I think it's over here. We'll see.
Hello? Hello, hello.
What do
Oh,
you?
that. Just preparing my war cry. I'm coming as fast as I can.
Songbirds could peep war cries more chilling than yours.
Needs a bit of work, I reckon. Look, come on. It's time we paid Spike a visit.
Alright, I don't know who Spike is, but we can definitely try to pay him a visit. Alright, we're gonna cross this bridge.
Well, look who's getting dragged back. And by such high company. How badly did you mess up?
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's other drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Go on. I ain't gonna hold up a drow.
Come on. Gotta let the drow true soul know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Stop fidgeting.
Alright, we're gonna run through here.
Denzel, how would you punish someone for wrongly? Say murder, no sense.
Alright, so we I guess shouldn't be caught stealing stuff, which is not what I intended to do. Alright, so we have a slightly drunk Boak Nuck. We have guard Gurgon. We have some wooden barrels. Alright, so I think we have to go in here. Definitely have to go in here. So let's get it going.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. I wonder what happened. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. We don't have time for this. Besides, I already explained myself.
Alright, we'll let her rest.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. Shut it, Graw. Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the Drow, I do. My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours?
Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call.
Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than...
No, you don't. Come on, then.
Alright.
They're just having a bit of fun.
So that's the priestess that we want to talk to. Let's we're gonna head over here and talk to this lady.
Mistress, it's me, your loyal servant, Sazza. I'm back, and I brought a friend.
A drow? Tell me, Sazza, did your misadventures take you to the Underdark?
They was in some rickety druid grove, mostly full of tieflings, but them intruders you're after were hiding out there.
I presume you dealt with my prey and massacred the rest?
Well, the thing about that is, they sort of massacred us. But this mug helped me to escape. I say we stick a few holes in him, show how grateful we are.
You feel a cold hand caress your mind as the drow appraises you.
Oh dear. Your prisoner is one of the Absolute's favorites, Sazza. A true soul.
Nah, it can't be. They was in the grove, hanging around with the tieflings.
Undercover, no doubt. Carrying out the Absolute's will. Oh, Sazza, you have made a grave error. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is. And I may yet spare your life.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing.
Nah, we'll try to save her. Oh, disapproves. Everyone approves except disapproves except Scales.
And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter. Return to the grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal me.
We'll get it done.
When you give the signal, we will break them. The Absolute will reward us.
So I'm hoping that we can take her out and defend the area, but we'll see. Scrapwood shield, armor class +2. So let's go into hiding. Alright. Caravan goblins, toll house forest supplies. Potion of force resistance, world map, scroll of blur, scroll of cure wounds. We're just gonna do our due diligence. So these things we can grab without having to worry because they're not red. That or everyone left. Your axe got broke. Now that your axe back broke, show your face. Absolute will make you kneel. Alright, we don't need that. Send to camp. We're gonna give you this, you this. It'll be kind of our healer. What's this? It's Curse of the Vampires. Alright. Scroll of Blur. That we could use. Give you a shield just in case. Alright, we're gonna go over here and check this out.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
Oh
He
boy.
doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. Found the squiddy near that tentacle ship. Absolute wants to know who killed it and ran off. And who
That would be
better
us.
tell us than the corpse.
So we don't want him to know.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkolkek.
The
Oh
hideous
no, it worked.
corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature knows your presence at the crash site?
Alright, what's the +2? Come on. 17. Oof.
Ragslin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Ragslin's voice, you ask.
Let's figure out what you were doing.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Ragslin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high. Control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Or they get chasing you.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open, and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who is... Who? You're no true soul.
Oh boy. 50-50. Barely made it. Barely made it.
Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. The raid started already. Let's hope she's in trouble and needs help. You, get to the grove. Help the Drow Minthara kill the lot. Well, don't just stand there. Move!
Gil approves. Shadowheart approves. Approves of killing the lot. Alright, we're gonna try something. Let's talk to...
The Absolute has taken a great interest in the Nautiloid's passengers, it would seem. All the more reason to keep our condition private. A hunter wants only one of three things from its prey. To know what it knows, to take what it carries, or to sever its head. Whichever the Absolute wants, let's not give it the chance.
On that we can agree. Alright, so we're gonna see if this works. We're gonna see if this works or not. Here we go. Well, that definitely... I mean, it worked. He's dead. Oh boy. So we're gonna try to do this. We're gonna load this quick save, and we're gonna try to do this a better way. Effectively, what we're going to try to do is we're going to sneak around, position ourselves, and we're going to try to disable or knock out enemies. And then we're going to try to kick them off the chair. So let's see if this works. Just having some fun, playing through. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple things. So first, Let's hide everybody. Alright, so not quite the smoke powder barrel. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do something different.